Oh, hi there, everyone. Welcome to another Cardwell's Cauldrons here at Geektopia Island. I'm Cardwell.
And I'm Kevin.
And today, we're going to do another 3-color deck because I just can't get past it. And it's Abzan, actually. And it's not Mardu, so hooray. Hopefully everyone's happy.
Solid.
But this is actually something I'm thinking with the current meta right now of the Jund Sacrifice plus the other deck having, or Fires.
Yeah.
Having tons of enchantments, tons of, like, big things. That this can come in and sneak in and take over. And this is something that I would actually consider playing as my regular standard deck, for sure. But before we get into that, I'm going to remind you that we do have a Patreon. It only takes $1 to support us, and we love you very much for it, and the link for that is down below the video. And this deck is called Dark Fellowship. And I feel like it's pretty powerful, and we'll just jump on into it for sure. The first creature is very solid. Growth Chamber Guardian. He kind of has lost some luster recently, but he's a... So we'll go to it. He's 1 in a green, 2/2. He has Adapt for 2 that costs 3 mana, so he becomes a 4/4 for 3, which is pretty solid. But whenever you put a 1/1 counter on him, you go search your deck for one more copy of Growth Chamber Guardian and put it in your hand. So therefore, if they try to kill it, or if they do kill it when you put counters on it, you go get another one and he replaces himself. And you get to the point where you only really need to play him and his copies, and you can have a full grip of hand.
Yeah.
For the rest of the game.
Next up is a Hushbringer. It is 1 white and 1 for a 1/2 fairy. It is flying lifelink, and creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause their abilities to trigger.
Yeah. So this is a no-bo with the next creature, but this literally destroys Cat Oven completely. It doesn't, like, when you kill it doesn't get,
death triggers.
So and it comes into play, it doesn't drain you, it doesn't, yeah. He's just super solid with that.
Yeah.
But, of course, with Knight of Autumn, it's a 1 green and a white, 2/1. When it enters the battlefield, you get to choose one, put 2 counters on it, so it's a 4/3 for 3. Or destroy target artifact or enchantment, which kills Fires and Oven. And then, or you gain 4 life if you go against an aggro deck really quick. So it's been a solid card forever, and I think it's still pretty powerful.
Yeah, she's been a staple in a good minute, and it gives you so many options that it's worth it. Because if you need a beater to just be like, hey, take 4 every turn, you can.
Yeah.
Or you can gain some life or whatever. It's just, she's so valuable of what she can do.
Exactly.
Speaking of different things that you can do, Seraph of the Scales is a white, black, and 2 for a 4/3 angel with flying. And then you pay a white, she gains Vigilance, and you can pay a black, she gains Death Touch, and then she has Afterlife 2, so when she dies, you get 2 1/1 dudes to replace her.
Yep.
So automatically you get power in the skies, you just get to fly over and hit, and you can kill anything you need to, or gain life.
Yeah, exactly.
Not gain life, Vigilance. Sorry,
Vigilance,
you can just not have...
Yeah, I always feel like with Death Touch, you should have Lifelink on the other end, but
yeah.
To balance the scales, question mark?
It is what it is.
Either way, that art is like one of my favorite of the new arts for sure.
Yeah.
Now this guy's never used, but I've always loved him, is Underrealm Lich. It's 3 black and a green. He's a 4/3. Whenever you would draw a card, instead look at the top 3 cards of your library, then put 1 in your hand and the rest in the graveyard. Then you can pay 4 life and give him indestructible. You have to tap him, but that's okay. You don't care.
Yeah.
So he has survivability. If you go against Mill, you always win as long as he's alive, because it's a replacement effect. You don't actually draw, so therefore you don't technically lose the game by drawing with nothing in your thing.
I like that.
But he helps you just feed what you need for sure.
Yeah. He digs deeper so you can get all the cards you need.
Exactly.
First spell we got is Assassin's Trophy. Black-green, instant. Destroy target permanent an opponent controls. Its controller may search your library for a basic land and put it in play tapped. It's just a good 2-drop kill spell.
Just
because it
kill
kills
something.
Literally anything.
Yeah. Just everything. Just get out of here. Now, one of my favorite planeswalkers out there that no one uses is Gideon Blackblade. It's 1 and 2 white. He has 4 loyalty. As long as your turn, of course, he's a 4/4 human soldier. He has indestructible and still a planeswalker, and prevent all damage that would be dealt to him. You get +1, so up to another target creature gains Vigilance, Lifelink, or Indestructible. So that just super helps with all your attacking needs. And then -6, which I always get past 6, but actually never use for some time, is exile target non-land permanent. So just get rid of whatever you want.
Yeah. Next up is Mortify, a black, white, and 1 for an instant. Destroy target creature or enchantment. Again, killing fires, killing any of the other decks that are out there, because it gets rid of anything you need, any threat.
Yeah, pretty much. And also help is Conclave Tribunal. It's a 3 and a white enchantment with Convoke, so you can tap your dudes for the color white symbol if it's a white creature, or the other. When it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls until Tribunal leaves the battlefield. And I don't really see much more of anyone actually using enchantment kill, so this can take over for sure.
Next up is Kai's Wrath. 2 black, 2 white for a sorcery. Destroy all creatures. You gain life equal to the number of creatures you controlled that were destroyed this way.
Yep. And if you notice, like, Gideon can help out, give a dude indestructible. Your Lich gives indestructible by itself. So you can still have a board while you board wipe theirs. And it's pretty solid.
That's pretty cute.
That. Especially with the next dude, Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord. If I play black-white together, he's in it.
Yeah.
He's just really good. Like, I've never... the scales always tip to my side as soon as I play him. He's 2 white and a black, 4 loyalty. His biggest thing that actually helps, as long as it's your turn, creatures and planeswalkers you control have lifelink. And to be able to plop him down and swing with Seraph with Vigilance and gain 4 life is just amazing.
Pretty disgusting.
Yeah, so you can +2. He deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker, so therefore you gain that 1 life because planeswalker has lifelink. -X, return target creature you control mana cost X from the graveyard to the battlefield. And the creature is a vampire in addition to its other types, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You just get your dudes back.
Yeah, mostly you're just getting your guys back.
Yeah.
We got Vivien, the Arkbow Ranger. 3 green and 1 for a 4 loyalty planeswalker. You +1, distribute 2 1/1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample.
Yeah.
-3, target creature you control deals damage to its power to target creature or planeswalker, so you can kill a dude. And then -5, you may choose a creature card you own from outside the game, reveal it, and put it into your hand.
Yeah.
So in normal standard, it's just something that's in your sideboard, so you have some kind of cool creature you need in the board. You're like, cool, give me that.
Yeah. Just anything like Ceratops or anything. Like, oh, you're playing blue? Okay, cool, get this, swing, thanks. But very powerful. I haven't had trouble on Arena with 3 green, so it seems to be working out. Also, part of the Dark Fellowship is Vraska, Golgari Queen. 2 black and a green, 4 loyalty planeswalker that also has a +2. You may sacrifice another permanent. If you do, you gain 1 life and draw a card. So this, you can sacrifice all your small dudes or nothing or extra land that you have. -3, destroy target non-land permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less, so it gets rid of Oven. -9, you get an emblem. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. And with that +2, you can get there extremely quick and threaten it. Mostly that +2 is just going to threaten them more so than anything.
Yeah.
So you can have a life buffer.
And our final guy of the Dark Fellowship is Garruk, the Cursed Huntsman.
Yep.
He is a black, green, and 4 for a 5 loyalty walker. He is +0s, or you create 2 black and green wolf tokens with when this creature dies, put a loyalty counter on Garruk you control. On each Garruk.
Yeah.
-3, destroy target creature, draw a card.
Simple.
Kill spell. And then -6, you get an emblem, creatures you control get +3/+3 and have trample.
Yep.
So he's just there to help get you there into the late game if he's there. Because he makes you dudes to block the way.
Yeah.
And you can kill dudes, and then if for whatever reason you get to his emblem, you're just like, cool, I get to win the game now because all my dudes are automatically bigger than yours. You overrun for free.
Yeah.
Like every turn.
Every turn, I get to overrun. Especially if you're making wolves. Like, if they don't have flyers, they kind of just lose the game if they can't answer him with a spell.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you get this guy unlimited, you win.
Yeah.
That's all I've discovered is that you just win with him. And now, with that, of course, like I was saying, the lands are a little messy. It's just basically all the dual lands. So we have Godless Shrines, Overgrown Tomb, Temple Garden, Temple of Malady or Melody, and then 4 Temple of Silence. I've discovered that I might try to start using different land situations because temples might be too slow. I'm starting to hate them more and more for sure. And of course we have forest and plains.
Yeah. It's pretty simple, and all the temples, they're just the scrylands.
Yeah.
They help you dig, but they come in and play tapped. They force tapped, so it's kind of a catch-22 really. It's helpful, but it can hurt you.
Yeah, exactly. With that, the deck list will be down below if you like this. Like I said, I think I want to use this as my main deck. I'm going to keep playing with it and twisting it and see if it works out. But with that, hopefully you enjoyed your stay here at Geektopia Island, and you have a good day.
Later!
Goodbye!
Also, guys, I just remind y'all to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and if you want to keep up to date on all our future content, make sure you click that bell. It'll give you all the notifications you need.
With that, we'd like to go ahead and give a big thank you to all our fans that support us through the year, and especially our Patreon support people. We do like to give a shout out to our Mythic and Above supporters, and that would be Dwayne Higgs. Thank you very much. We love you.